Right, welcome back 99 family. We're back with another video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and take a second to give this video a thumbs up because it helps get this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And also, please don't forget to leave us a comment, especially if you have any questions. Always feel free. I will answer them as promptly as possible. And please share these videos with anyone else who you think they could help. With that being said, let's get over into the video. So today we are talking about a product change. A lot of people, I think, overlook the product change as if it's like a secret. And a lot of banks won't necessarily tell you about this until you call and complain, but this is a option with most banks. So I want to kind of go over it and give you guys a little more background knowledge as to what a product change is and what particular instances you may want to use a product change in. So let's get into it. A product change is the ability to change between cards with an issuer. So per se, and you may have also heard this term called a downgrade path. So per se, I go to American Express and I get the platinum card, and this card has a $500 annual fee. Well, next year I determined that I've already used my sign-up bonus, and having that $500 annual fee doesn't meet my normal spending, and it's not beneficial for me anymore. You know, maybe I don't use the other benefits that they give you to make up for the annual fee. You know, maybe I don't live in a big city, so I don't use Uber or Lyft or just things like that that don't work for you with that card. You can actually call that issuer, and instead of closing that card, what you can do is what's called a product change, or a lot of the times you'll see it referred to as a PC. If you're looking on credit card forums, or Facebook groups and things of that nature, or like I said, it can also be called a downgrade path. Basically, when you product change, you can choose another card from that same issuer to change your card to, and it may be for something like that. It may be because you want to lower your annual fee. It may be because you want a better card from that issuer. For instance, with Capital One, you may sign up initially and get their platinum card, and then you may decide, hey, well, I want to upgrade it to the Quicksilver card so that I can get that 1.5% cash back. So you can always look at it as both ways, whether it's for a downgrade path or it's for an upgrade. Either way, it's going to be considered a product change. But this strategy allows you to keep the history that's on your account and keep your account open, as well as being able to move further ahead with that same account, but change your benefits, because you may already have a no annual fee card and be switching to another no annual fee card, but just because that one suits you better. For instance, I may have the Discover It card that has the revolving categories, and maybe those categories don't fit for me. So I want to change that to the other Discover It card where I get 3% back on gas or groceries, because that may fit more for me. I may spend more on gas or groceries than I spend in Amazon and things that they offer in their revolving categories, and that may be of a better suit to me. So product changes kind of allow you to change your card to better suit yourself. The pros, like I said, you can get rid of your annual fee, or you can change the benefits on your card in various ways. Some of the cons of a product change is, and there's only really one bank that I know of that does this specifically, I would always recommend that you ask your issuer. Like I always tell you guys, do your due diligence. But I would ask my issuer before I chose to do a product change, whether or not in order to do the product change, I have to close out my first card. I know for a fact with Wells Fargo, out of all the banks I have, they're the only one that I know that if you do a product change, basically it's not a product change. You're just applying for a new card and then they close out your first card. So with them, I would never recommend doing a product change. And most of their cards are no annual fees. So you just sock drawer that card if you don't want it and apply for a different card with them, rather than losing all of that history off of that card by having to close that account out in order to do the product change. Because like I said, really all it's doing is opening a new account and closing your original account. You still have to qualify for that card, just as you would if you were applying for a new card with them. There's no change in the application process or no advantage to applying for a new card through a product change. If you were going to get a denial for a new card, you would still get a denial for a product change. So again, always check your issuer, but the one that I know of for a fact is Wells Fargo. So if you have Wells Fargo, then this product change method isn't really going to work for you. Another thing that I have noticed with a few different issuers is either a time restraint or a score restraint in order to doing a product change. So where that may come in is, for instance, with Capital One. They'll review your account periodically. I've generally noticed it takes about a year to product change from a platinum to another card. I have heard data points of some people doing it in 6 months or less, but just for the typical consumer, I've noticed it takes about a year with Capital One in order to be able to product change to a better card. And if you're just starting out your credit, then this may be a good opportunity for you to get, Capital One Platinum, and then by the end of that year, you can product change it maybe to a Quicksilver or a Venture or something else along those lines where you'd be able to get more benefits. And it's still not getting rid of that credit history, allowing you to rebuild. As far as score restraints, like I said, depending on how your credit profile changes, with certain issuers, in order to get certain cards, whether or not you product change or not, you still may have to reach a certain score or have a certain look to your profile in order to get those cards. So like I said, with Capital One, they're going to review your account and then they'll tell you, or you actually really would have to call and ask to see if you have a offer to actually do a upgrade on your card. I have heard a few people saying that they've gotten like an email that'll say, oh, well, you can upgrade your card at this time. But every time when I've personally called, every time I've done it, I've personally had to call in order for them to actually offer that. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you all in the next video.